Welcome to another class of A to Z Electrical. So here we will discuss your thermal power plant. In the last class we have covered your hydroelectric power plant, how the electricity is being generated from hydro. Okay. So here we will discuss your thermal power plant. Okay. So the thermal power plant, as the name thermal power plant, that means it will produce your thermal energy, it will produce your heat energy. And from that heat energy, our requirement is to find out your electrical energy. Okay. So here from the heat energy, it will convert it to electrical energy. Okay. So how your heat energy is converted and how the heat is generated? The heat is generated from the burning of your coal. From the burning of your coal, your heat generated, and that heat will convert your water into steam. That heat convert your water into your steam, and the steam, if you put the steam in a if you put a steam in a system that it will strike the turbine blade, it will strike the turbine blade, then it will produce your electrical energy. Because when the turbine starts to rotate, it will connect it to your generator, means your turbine, if it is the turbine, and this will be the shaft of the turbine, and this is your generator. Okay, simply the shaft of the generator and the shaft of the turbine both are connected. So when the turbine will start to rotate, it will rotate your generator, and consequently what happened, your electrical energy is being produced. So now here you will see how this process will carried out, and this process is called your Rankine cycle. Okay, the process of burning of your coal and the production of your water to steam, and the steam will strike upon the turbine blade and it will produce your electrical energy. The total system is called your total cycle is called your Rankine cycle. Okay, and you can see the diagram of your thermal power plant. So this is the diagram of your thermal power plant. So how to draw the diagram, how it will start? Okay, so look at the board. So for the thermal power plant, here number of parts are there. I will draw individual part and we will try to explain about the property as well as the working of the different parts. Your power plant, the basic requirement is coal, and the coal is being carried out from your coal mine, and it will store in your power plant area. This is called coal storage. Coal storage, and in that coal store will keep the coal for your regular work, means for day-to-day activity of your power plant. Whatever the coal required, it will carry it from your coal storage through your conveyor belt. One type of belt is there. The belt is like structure of belt is there. In between that, your coal is being transferred from coal storage to your other part of the power plant for the requirement. So from the coal storage, after that coal handling is there. Coal handling. So in the coal handling, what happened? Whatever the coal you have brought from your mines area, it will be not of your regular size. So this size may be large, this size may be small, so irregular size is there. So for the proper burning of your coal, you have to make the coal in proper size, and in this area your pulverization of the coal occur. Means you crush the coal like a crusher, stone crusher. Here your coal crusher is there. Here the coal is being crushed, and it will be your coal is being crushed, and it will become to your perfect size. So after that, the perfect size or suitable size of your coal is being transferred to your boiler. In the boiler your water is there, and that water will form your steam. Okay, and for the for this purpose, whatever the coal is required for the burning, it will come from your coal storage to coal handling to the boiler. And after the useful work of your coal, the ash will form, and that ash will be also put into ash storage through your ash handling plant. Ash handling plant will be there. What happened here? Now whatever the ash will produce, that ash will mix with your water, and it will be easy for your traveling. It will be easy for the carrying of your ash to your ash storage. So it will be your ash storage. Simply you can say also it is ash pond. You can say also it is ash pond. Okay. Then after burning of the boiler, after burning of the coal inside the boiler, one hot gas will form out. That gas is called your flue gas, and that flue gas will travel to your different parts of your boiler. So in the right side of your boiler, or after that your superheater is there. Superheater. So that flue gas will enter into superheater to make the steam dry, and it will superheat the steam so that more pressure will be there. Here wet steam. Simply I will say write down steam. Steam will be there, but after passing through the superheater, that steam will be your dry steam. Here you can find out dry steam. And this steam will carried out through your valve. One valve is there, like your valve house in your hydroelectric power plant. You have to regulate your water there, and here the speed of the steam will be regulated. After that, your steam will come to your turbine. This will be your turbine. Inside the turbine, your turbine blades are there, and the steam is allowed to strike on the turbine blade. Okay, and that turbine will connect it to your shaft of your generator. Okay, and the three-phase generator is called your alternator, and the generator shaft also connected to your and here your production of three-phase power will be there, that is transformer. It will step up the power, and here your transmission will be occur, and here your electric supply will be there. Okay, here prime movers are there, and these other parts are there. Okay, so when the coal burn and inside the boiler steam occur, steam will get dry. So by the help of your flue gas, whatever the hot gas present, that hot gas will strike on with your produced steam, and it will make the steam. It will temperature the steam. It will make the dry the steam. It will increase the temperature of your steam. So after your useful work of your steam, the steam will get out from your turbine, and here it will be called your exhaust. It will be called exhaust of your steam, and that exhaust steam will come to your condenser. It will come to here your condenser. So what happened in your condenser? The steam is get condensed. The steam is get condensed means the steam, here hot steam is there, and it will be in your vapor stage. That steam will get condensed and converted to hot water. Okay, so here what happened? Hot water will be there. Hot water will be there. So that hot water will again be cooled by the help of one tower, that is called cooling tower. It's called cooling tower. Okay, so here your hot water is getting cooled here. Okay, and your cool water will get into your river, will get into your, if we want to exhaust the water, if we want to leave the water, you can also leave. But generally, as the water, whatever the water put into the boiler, these all are some treatment is there inside your water treatment plant. So again, if you want to, if you throw the water, if you discharge the water to the river, again you have to collect the raw water, and again you have to make the treatment of the water. Okay, for that thing, it will be again reutilized. Again, it will be reutilized with the help of one pump is there, that is circulating pump, and that water is being carried out again to your boiler, and whatever the river is there, this is your river. So from the river you can also collect the water, and that raw water will again, it will be treated. It is called your water treatment plant. So in your water treatment plant, what happened here, whatever the metal, whatever the mineral present inside the water, whatever the hardness present inside the water, this hardness will be removed out, because in your boiler the tubes are there. In the tube you will put the water, and the tubes are basically of your copper tube. So if the raw water, or the directly if you put the water inside the tube, then it will be corroded out. So for the removal of your corrosion, for the removal of your, for the betterment of your boiler tube, you make your water treatment here, and inside the water your ozonizer is there. It will deozonize your water, means deoxide your water, means oxygen part will be removed from your water, so that it will not corrode your tubes. Okay. Okay. Then here one circulating pump. This is your circulating pump for the rotation of your. This is feed water pump. This is feed water pump. So this pump will feed water to your boiler, and the water is not being directly fed to the boiler. It will be fed through your flue gas. So here one economizer is there. Or in economizer, your water, this is your normal water, means the temperature of the water is normally whatever the temperature you are having your water, this will be present here. But after your treatment of your flue gas, because this is the flue gas circuit, your flue gas will cover from the boiler to superheater. Again, it will come to your economizer, means after superheater some temperature of your flue gas is there. Here the high temperature, the flue gas is having high temperature. So that temperaturized gas cannot be directly put out from your plant. Okay. So this will be your feeding of a water is that is hot water. That means when you put the hot water inside the boiler, the formation of the steam will be quicker, and the efficiency of the boiler will be also more. Okay. So the function of the economizer is to feed the to increase the temperature of your feed water. It is your feed water. It will increase the temperature of your feed water, which will be getting fed into the boiler. So after that, what happened? Here one air preheater is there. Air preheater. So what is the function of air preheater? Because the temperature of your flue gas is again present in your, after your economizer, the flue gas temperature is also there. Somehow temperature is there. So whenever the air is, why air is required? Because for our burning of your coal, your water as well as air, your boiler operation water and air is the required. So your water will come to the boiler in the form of hot water, and the air will be dry air, because the wet air will decrease the efficiency of your furnace, decrease the efficiency of your boiler. When you put the dry air, then your efficiency of the boiler also increases. So for what? For feeding of your air inside the boiler, one feeding your fan is there, that is called FD fan, force brought fan. So what happened? Forcefully it will push your air inside the boiler. So that is just like your opposite of your exhaust fan. Okay. So after that, what happened? After useful work of your flue gas, that flue gas will cover, this will be the path of the flue gas. Okay. You can say this is the path of the flue gas. After that, your flue gas will get out through your chimney. But here what happened, on another fan will be present, that is called ID fan, that is induced draught fan. That means it will induce the air from your boiler to that chimney. So this will be finally your chimney. Okay, the chimney structure is like that, and inside below the chimney one fan is present, that is called your induced draught fan. This is chimney. Okay, so for your chimney will put out the steam, put out the flue gas, that is temperaturize gas out your environment. So you cannot put that gas directly to the environment. Okay, so for the better operation of your flue gas, you put that flue gas through your superheater, again economizer, again air preheater. These three are only heat converter. These three are, you can say it is heat converter. Whatever the heat present here, it will somehow reduce after superheater, somehow it will reduce after economizer, somehow again it will reduce after air preheater. Okay, so by these three methods, this is the most important part of your boiler. This is the most important part for the boiler, because these three will improve the efficiency of the boiler and efficiency of the entire system also. Okay, so for the valve, whatever in your turbine, if the speed of your steam will be more, then it will produce more energy, and for the speed you have to put your dry steam. And another thing is that in your turbine your blades are there. Okay, and these blades will not corrode through your steam. If you will put dry, then that blade will not again corrode. Okay, so these all are different parts of your thermal power plant. So starting from the starting, I will say again, this is coal storage, where you will store the coal. This is the coal handling, means where you will handle the core, means you will put the core to a specific size so that the burning of your coal will be efficient. Then your boiler, inside the boiler you are having tubes are there, where your water as well as water will be there, and the coal will burn and it will produce your steam. So your boiler having your two types, one is fire tube and one is your water tube. Okay, so inside the pipe or inside the tube, if the fire is there, it is called fire tube, and inside the pipe your water is there, then it will call water tube boiler. And this is made of your copper. These tubes are made of your copper. Okay, and after that, when the coal burns, it will produce ash, and that ash will not be to any land or any area. You cannot throw the ash. It will be get diluted, or it will get mixed with water, and it will carry it to your ash handling. In the ash handling, it will mix to water, and then it will be come to your ash storage. Okay, and then your whatever the heat will produce, that is called your flue gas. Inside the flue gas, heat is there. and that heat will be converted, it will be reduced after your superheater, your dry steam, or you can say that the function of the superheater is to produce dry steam for your better operation of your turbine. Then economizer, it will increase the temperature of your feed water. Air preheater, it will increase the temperature of your feed air. Then after turbine, exhaust is there in the inside, after in the exhaust your steam will come to the condenser and it will condense to your change its form from your vapor to liquid. So here we are having hot water will present, and that hot water is getting cooled by the help of cooling tower. These are number of steps like structure. Inside the step, upon the step, your hot water will flow like string, and by the help of atmospheric air, it will be cooled. Somewhere else, there is having large fans are there also for cooling of the water, and that cooled water can be put directly to the river also. If we want to, as you are using the water for boiler, by treatment the water in the water treatment plant, where you deozonize the water, means you will remove the water, and deorator is present. So for the treatment of the water, some cost is there. So we are using you are not directly throwing the water to the river. We are using the water again and again. For that thing, your feed water pump is there. That feed water pump will circulate the water to your economizer. This is all about the construction. This is all about the operation of your thermal power plant. I hope you got a brief idea about how the thermal power plant will occur. The thermal power plant will operate and it will produce your electrical energy. Thank you, students. In the last class also we have covered the number of series we have covered for your SSC question answer, some your series parallel connection diagrams also there, your Ohm's law is there. So in my other videos also you can cover some important aspects of your basic electrical engineering. Thank you.